Hey everybody, I'm here with part 3 from path 3 of my Abyss unit and resource breakdown series. For this video, the first fight was Korg. We used Doom, took 11 revives, and cost 480 units. Korg's abyssal ability, the attacker has negative 100% offensive ability accuracy except during special attacks. This bypasses immunities to ability accuracy reduction. And now I have some gameplay of Doom versus Korg. When using Doom against Korg, you will not be using Doom as you would against the Cosmics in the Abyss. For the most part, you can use your L1s when you need to remove the rock stacks. So the main thing to keep in mind while fighting Korg with Doom is the negative ability accuracy reduction. So while your L3 will stun Korg, your regular hits will not power drain him. The only way to power drain him will be with your L1. We find that out the hard way. Overall, it's not a bad fight. And now back to our unit and resource overview. Next we have Havok. For Havok we used Aegon. It took 8 revives, 6 health pots. We were already at max combo, and it cost 448 units. Havok's abyssal ability. For each bar of power filled by the defender, they trigger a passive fury for the duration of their special attack, increasing their attack 7.5%. Every critical hit by either champion in this fight increases the defender's combat power rate by 1% for the rest of the fight. The next opponent we faced was the champion. We used Doom. It took 2 revives, 1 health pot, and cost a total of 108 units. The champion's abyssal ability, gain an unstoppable buff every 30 seconds that lasts 15 seconds. If you nullify a buff off the defender, reset the timer to trigger another unstoppable. The next opponent is Ghost. For Ghost, we used Aegon. We didn't need any revives. I used 2 health pots to heal up from the last time I had used Aegon, and it cost no units. Ghost's abyssal ability, each time the defender is struck while under the effect of an armor up buff, they gain a charge lasting indefinitely. At 10 charges, the defender steals all of the attacker's current power. Tech champions are immune to ability accuracy modification and nullify, unless under the effect of an armor break debuff. At the start of the fight, gain an armor up buff. If it's removed, it will return after 15 seconds. The reform timer won't start while under the effect of an armor break debuff. The next opponent we faced was Karnak. For Karnak, I used Aegon, didn't need any revives, used 2 health pots to heal up from the ghost fight, and it just cost us 56 units for the 2 health pots. Karnak's abyssal ability, the dexterity and parry masteries do not function in this fight, and both champions are permanently power locked. The attacker suffers negative 50% attack at the start of the fight, but gains 2% attack for each hit of their combo meter. And now for some gameplay of Aegon versus Karnak. I found the Karnak fight to be the most fun for any of the fights in the Abyss. Most videos I had seen prior to doing this fight myself, people were just using Aegon and throwing heavies against Karnak in the corner. Initially that's what I was going to try, but I figured I'd try a different approach to start. The backdraft intercepting worked pretty well, so that's what I ended up doing each time I faced Karnak. Doing it this way, either as a one-shot, or I would end up using 1 revive, which wasn't too bad. And now back to my unit and resource overview. And finally, we have the Collector. I have a link below to a video with a more in-depth description of the Collector fight and an overview of the Collector for each path. For this path, as all others, we used Aegon. This path cost us 14 revives. I used 6 health pots, and overall it cost 728 units. As an overview, for path 3, it took 92 revives. I had guessed it would take 114, so it cost 22 less than I was expecting. The amount of units required was 3,262. I had guessed it would cost 4,560, so it cost 1,298 less than I was expecting. And that's it for part 3 of path 3 of my Abyss unit and resource breakdown.